I know previously in the National Registry, you guys were looking for minimum competencies on each section. Is it still the same way?
No.
Like, I figured it changed a little bit. For example, let's say that we have a paramedic student who does very well at EMS, but they're not as versed in ops. And they don't answer the ops questions very well, but they answer all the other questions very well. Will that student still pass?
What we're looking for is entry-level competency that has been established as a standard by our peers in the profession. You know, it's not the National Registry does it. We bring in peers from EMS clinicians, EMS educators, state officials, medical directors, regular street providers of all sorts to help set what is the passing standard for minimal entry-level competency. So we're looking at the whole construct of EMS. We're not just looking at airway. We're not just looking at cardiology and resuscitation or trauma. We're looking at all of EMS. And we use an adaptive test for 3 out of 4 exams, EMR, EMT, and paramedic. AEMT is a linear exam. And with the adaptive examination, the candidate will receive a certain percentage of items from each of the domains that are established through that test specifications and blueprint that I was talking about earlier. So they'll be tested in all the domains, but they do not have to have a passing standard in every single domain. And here's the reason why. EMS operations, as an example, has less than 10% of the items that you'll receive on the examination. The candidate may only receive a handful or less than 10 items. So if you get a handful of items and you miss 3 out of 4, you can still pass the examination, but you may not have demonstrated competency in that specific domain. So we look at the whole construct of EMS, don't look at the individual domains. And the reason why is the number of items are so small, the N is small, it's not fair to judge someone. If we want to judge by domain, the examination will have to be double, if not triple in length. And we don't want that.
No,
it's not necessary.
So I can see now with the new changes, do we see success with it already? Do we have those numbers yet?
The short answer is absolutely.